junglers so we can get back to some victories. On the Ivern, the Gragas, the Zac, we usually see him, or we see him rather, with the losses.
To do that little buy, it's going to be super efficient for him, and they're looking.
Oh, the flash forward to stop Bjergsen in his tracks. They lock down onto Hakuo. Bjergsen's going to have that dark passage to safety if they even need
out Apollo, right? Because if you can take down Apollo first in the fight, that's the only AD that the team has. And they have a lot of ways to do that, but Lear coming in, nice sidestep.
On the Cocoon, Hanser has flash up if he even needs to use it. He holds it, blast Lear back, very low. Looks like the blue buff transfer is over to Hanser. He could refuel on this one. They call Purian to the top side.
Barrel takes him out.
Oh, Hakuo coming up. Deja Vu is the hook. Hits from Biofrost. We were wondering if that would be a last ban. Like this guy. Yeah. Quite tanky. Spirit Visage Merc Treads doesn't really feel any impact from that hit. Good damage, though, from Seraph here on Biofrost and Svenskeren. They may have some resistances, but they don't have too much HP behind them still. They got to be careful. And they still take down that first turret for themselves as they back off, rightfully so.
Sven's here, too.
Sven, they're going to do a lot of damage to Hanser, though. They throw everything and the kitchen sink at him. He's going to live out of that situation. Seraph's going to be the first one to go down with turret aggro. Arrow just misses just to the right of Envy, meaning the engage does not happen.
Actually goes super late against this team with this massive front line and hyperscaling Cassiopeia and 4 AP and expect to succeed. So they're continuously looking for the plays. Heroic entrance is available. They could go for it.
Very nice equalizer double lift in the eyes of Seraph. He does not want to give up. He is hungry, and double lift still is able to kite the fight out. He hits Seraph right in the backside. He says, don't let the arrow hit you on the way out. And it looks like TSM is able to turn this fight around. Purian now running for his life as really the only tank on the team, and that's not a good sight.
Definitely not. I mean, he had to bail out so early. Seraph almost got taken down by Bjergsen. Apollo was chunked low with no summoners, so there's no one to support that tank, and Galio will not be able to survive in that situation.
The top turret. So
CP coming in now from Galio. They just have to keep trying. They know that they're going to get outscaled. They're looking for fights.
It's a good look for Envy, since Garen's going to start the fight dead if he can't take down Apollo. Apollo gets himself a cleanse to safety, and somehow
again they get away
out with the CC of Biofrost and double lift. They turn the fight around for
great ultimate.
2 in favor of TSM. Purian way to the back line of the fight as Biofrost is in his own 2v1 situation. The cavalry arrives from over at Baron's side, and they look to wipe down Envy in the rest of the fight. 9-0 now for TSM.
Again, Svenskeren gets away with no HP, has all this early MR, able to survive. It's got to be so tilting for Envy. 4 for 0 for TSM. They're going to get the Baron in this game. It's looking almost impossible now for Envy.
From top to bottom, this is kind of what it looks like. And that's just a mid lane situation at this point. Hanser feeling like he can take a nitty-gritty 2v1, and he is correct. Svenskeren says, I'm in. Oh, they get the Chain of Corruption now and half of Lyra's HP. They're starting these fights off with such an upper hand, it almost seems impossible for Envy to find a way through this puzzle, a way to orchestrate around TSM, because they are tap dancing their way through the in-hits and into the base. 10-0. 26 minutes on the clock, and they're making quick work of Envy's base now.
Yeah,
they just said you give them more than one thing to think about. They got the top wave lane on their plate now. Can they drop Sven? They finally do. There's a kill on the side of TSM, and that makes them even angrier as they start going for Seraph. It looks like this might just be the game. A double kill for Hanser, as he was focused all game long, but gets his pay at 4-4. And 14-1, 27 minutes in, TSM starts on the Nexus turrets, and Envy will be looking for game 2 here.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've been thinking about game 2 for a while now, because this one was brutal. And Envy never got anything going. The first kill of the game for them as their Nexus is going down.
27 minutes.
Slaughters them.
TSM take down Envy. And they're looking to block arrows, orbs, and hooks coming into this game. The hook will still connect. And it looks like that will be the Elise in the jungle. They wait out and they feel comfortable.
A strong gank assist in all his lanes. So we'll have options, and here he is already.
There you go, level 2, a lot faster than game 1, and TSM keeps the ball rolling.
Yeah, he's saving his mana for the dive. He's going to start this up with the W, damage reduction up, hit the stun, free Q, and then they get that.
Shield in, the burn is down. Oh, dashes back through. Would have taken the auto anyways, and Purian gets stopped by Bjergsen on the roam up. TSM one step over towards your way. Hakuo was thinking on that 6th sense.
Oh, they're going for the dive.
But when Hakuo leaves lane, Apollo is only there to play alone, and TSM make it 3s across.
Doublelift was trying to pull off the keep, but couldn't make it happen.
Nice block, getting the concussive blows back onto the members of Envy. Lero wants to go in. He's ready to be crowd controlled. Piercing arrow's not going to mark it. That's the stun onto Svenskeren as TSM feels like they can take the fight. Envy just placed their vision here. They prepped the fight, and now they're going to take it. Got to be careful on the exit. Haunter on a good spot to separate.
He whiffs. Now you have no way out of the fight. You have no way to retaliate in the fight when they come in, and now Haunter is going to get chased down too. Their whole team is just dying.
Things are getting a little sketchy here. Exhaust goes down onto Haunter. He finally goes down. But Envy was dancing around, not getting much after this
He's
fight.
right back in there.
Time to dance in the jungle. Oh, Svenskeren. Repeating a little bit of history there, getting himself in trouble, and the team's not able to react fast enough. It looked like he thought Bjergsen would be there in time. They are in their own jungle, but that does not seem safe at this point. That's going to be Biofrost locked up as well, possibly another hook.
Red buff. Now TSM trying to set up a dive here top, but Envy is on the way.
They want Haunter, or I'm sorry, they want Seraph, I should say. They can lock him down. Concussive blows was a nice hit from Biofrost. He also throws one.
The top turret, because that's the trade that TSM was trying to make. Oh, now onto Bjergsen.
One hit, the cocoon, oh, actually, cleansed out immediately by Bjergsen. Isn't enough to save his life. He throws back the power. It's not enough to take down Period.
Oh.
One last shot.
And the TP now coming in from TSM. They're looking for a play.
Good
Verifall
dive.
whiffs again.
Onto the ward. All right, looks like they're going to answer back with Seraph. He can dash. Oh, he got bumped from dashing over the wall. He is left out to dry. The flash is going to put him back, and that is Haunter going down immediately as the damage for the fight was on the bottom side. Somehow Envy has flipped it. Now both top laners are down. It is the ball left by Bjergsen. He didn't choose to scatter that. And wow, if this is TSM's, what's the hit from Lyra? Oh, he smites too early. That goes over to Svenskeren. They are going to be able to get on the Herald Charm as well. The Shrine is picked up enough forward vision to make a charm work. Whoa, very interesting position from Hakuo. Without that vision, we were just talking about Apollo. Could take down Sven, has to back off. This is a fight that could result now in Envy's favor. It was Seraph mid. He's trying to make the long run top, but he's got Haunter on his tail.
Yeah, Seraph might be able to cut them off. They can keep chasing. We'll see if they can catch up. He probably should have gone down.
Yeah, they pinched together right in the river. There's no exit stop now, and Haunter may actually be able to take them out.
Seraph over the wall, though, uses life nice on Bjergsen.
Yeah, they are going to be there. It's the kill onto Lyra, though, coming from the power of Bjergsen, and now Haunter's left on a ward.
Right, you need to tank somewhere.
Going for a try.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, knocked down and locked up as Lyra as he goes over the wall. Seraph comes in. Dominus immediately in defense. He can't even get the HP damage over on TSM. Able to evade this time. Whoa, everything onto the shield. And they are going to be able to drop him. They say the crowd control's there for long enough. Seraph's going to be in the fight as well. Svenskeren down to 100 HP. If it were to be AD,
now they're going to layer that
dead. And now they're on to Haunter. TSM coming in one by one and dropping the same to Envy in the mid lane.
That was so well done by Envy. The crowd control, and now they catch Bjergsen.
It's the cleanse out. Hakuo, I thought he could take it, but
God.
Bjergsen had some spheres on the ground to up the damage, and they have gotten one back. It won't slow down Envy, though, looking to contest Baron. Here comes Svenskeren.
And they know that there's no ultimate on Double, no ultimate on Bjergsen or Sven. So Envy can always turn for the fight. They catch a charm on Bjergsen.
5,000 HP, exhaust down onto him as well, but they scatter him back. This gives Sven time. Is he in? The kick is down, and so is his flash to get out. But they stop Baron. That's what the objective was.
The TSM is able to delay that, and they will reset. Lyra moving around here. Is he? Oh, they're actually gonna blast cone back in.
Better watch out for spike damage on the backside. It's going to do a bit more.
Spot this.
Biofrost will see Svenskeren's just over at Gromp, and they may have sealed their fate. Lyra down to 150 HP, an instant kill. Svenskeren kicks him. Doesn't even leave it up to choice. And now they're on to Seraph. What is this choice this day as they try to get under the skin of TSM? They're, of course, going to put vision back at Baron.
They tried to get so clever there. They think for sure TSM will be resetting, but Biofrost had respawned. He's out on the map, walks straight to the Baron pit, and finds Envy at almost no HP. Oh,
I mean, it goes both ways.
You have to dive, do anything too crazy.
And they have brought the entire family to the bot side. Haunter a little too close for comfort. That's Seraph down first, though, as TSM somehow turned it in their favor. Svenskeren lands with like single-digit HP. What is this game? And the turret will go down. That's not going to live with any HP. Envy without Seraph cannot find a way to
have that as the safety net. Seraph now checking forward. Oh.
Ouch. He had a vision ward there, I bet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hiding the spheres. 14 to 12. Nice cleanse there. Oh my god, Haku almost down from 100 to 0 immediately with just a few of those spheres from Bjergsen. Blue buff is on him so he can keep delivering the pain. Fires over to Apollo. The flash out can't even get his heal off in time as he drops to the ground. And now Seraph, the one of the tankiest of the team, trying to get himself up front and do the damage. He's a little bit of both this time and can't find the kills on the other end. And the inhibitor goes down in favor of TSM, and they have quite a wave on the bot side, if way to say it, looking for a pick of their own, maybe to catch TSM at Baron, a little hurt. But they have just been routed to the top side. Inhibitor goes down without any contest from Envy, and it looks like the inhibitor will follow. Bot lane is kind of a saving grace for them if they want to take a fight, and they win. They have a chance to get some room on those bottom turrets. Don't think it's going to be the case, though. Inhibitor goes down. Double Lift looking to stay on the back line here as the Redemptions cross each other. That's the initiation as the final health comes through. Carrion goes down. A huge hit from Svenskeren to start things off. And the rest of the team, they hear the bell. They are ready to clean up the rest of the fight. And the Nexus turrets start to fall in favor of TSM. It was a bit more back and forth this time. But the Baron call, giving TSM the upper hand in the middle of the game, allow them to find a way into Envy's base. And allow them to get the 2-0 victory over Envy 40 minutes in.
Svenskeren finishing the game the way he started, dominating Envy. That was such a sick kick through 4 members of Envy there.